for YouTube. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Sleuthy Sunday. Yay! Okay, so tonight we start Haunting of Castle Malloy, which is a great game. Definitely not my favorite. One of the more wild ones.
Want to know the particulars of how I do what I do? Take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective.
How am I? I'm good. I'm very full.
It's real helpful,
Our
especially
church,
if you're new to the mystery solving business.
what's it called? Worship team. There was a dinner for the church worship team. I'm not on the worship team. My husband is.
Were pretty dangerous. And
So I ate a lot.
About that to my dad, okay?
Oh, Brittany, miss you too.
Enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive
How
into
has
that
everybody's
mystery,
day been?
just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Everybody tell me about your day. I like the beginning and then it kind of goes downhill in my opinion. Yes, it is a weird one, for sure. Kyler Tegan Mallory of London and Matthew William Simmons of London request your presence to witness their exchange of matrimonial vows on the 1st of June at 1 o'clock. Location is Castle Malloy, Baylor, Ireland. Okay, cool. Church dinner.
When
Yeah,
Mallory called me from her home in London and asked me to be your maid of honor.
You missed my Ben streams? Oh, well, they're all on YouTube.
As an exchange student a couple of years
so you
ago.
can go
But
watch
when
them.
She told me the wedding is going to take
they were
place
super fun. Tori was an absolute delight,
the wedding will
as
be very
always.
small, but Kyler still needs help with all the final preparations, which means she'd like me to arrive several days early.
Maggie,
So
I'm
going to
not
fly to
shocked
Dublin,
you went to
rent a
Joann's
car,
today.
and meet Kyler at Castle Malloy. She warned me that the place is somewhat in need of repairs, whatever that means. And unfortunately, by the time I get there, it'll be night. But I've never been to Ireland
Should probably
before,
tell Instagram
and I've
that
never
I'm
even
live.
seen a real honest-to-goodness castle, let alone stayed in one. So the fact that it may be
You have
dark
stayed
and
in a
run down
castle.
just makes it more of an adventure.
Are you ready?
And you know me, whenever the question is who wants to go on an adventure, my answer is always, I do.
I do. 25% off is not a great discount for Joann's, so I will wait till the liquidation discounts get deeper. Oh, I see. Woobles never get discounted, so I had to grab one. Those are the ones, they're like really expensive, but they like teach you everything you need to know, right? I'll put a link. Join here. Okay. Here we go. Tell all the peeps on Instagram that we're here. If I could spell, that would be great. Haunting of Castle Malloy. Alright, where does this game rank for everybody? They taught you how to crochet? Really? Before they announced the store closings, a lot was on sale for 30 or 40% off. I've had deep Woobles discussions with Emolance and Maggie. That sounds like fun. Also, hello to everyone who is here that I tried to say hello to you guys earlier, but apparently you couldn't hear me, so hello.
Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
So your plane was on time, your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting, everything went without a hitch?
Yep, and according to Kyler's
he
directions,
jinxed
I'm
us.
within 2 kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now stop worrying about me and get over to the Dunhills. What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes, Ned, I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's absolutely no traffic. And I think I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dunhills for me and have fun.
Without you? Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
What was that?
How freaking dare. Going on a walk home for an hour and a half in the evening. It's a bit cold, but I got gummy worms to snack on. That sounds like fun, Hunter. Snoopy kits are 25% off. There's Snoopy? I love Snoopy. Super salty, it was only 25% off. The 25 overrode any discounts that normally would be on them. Oh. They aren't taking gift cards right now? How dare. Spent a bunch of money on yarn because I needed it before the colors disappeared, but as a former employee, I was just like, yep, you're gouging us. Oh no! You used to work at Joann's? Ooh. Called Nancy irresponsible. My store was refusing coupons? That's terrible! When on Tuesday, which turned out to be the perfect time, I was able to still use a coupon then. Oh my gosh. A sheep! Bleh. Brr. Okay, anyway. Am I allowed to go to town? Let's call Ned back and tell him we got into an accident. All the liquidation stores are not taking coupons?
I can't answer the phone right now,
Gross.
so either leave me a message or just call me back. Bye.
Hi,
Dark,
Ned, it's
and
me.
I will need to
Just
eat dinner
checking
when I
in
go
from the
home, but at least I'm
Emerald
watching one of my
Isle. Call
favorite
you
streamers
later.
for at least an hour.
Bye.
Aw, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here.
Be right with you, miss.
Good vibes. Actually, just kidding. Yes, Susie, I was an employee for about 6 years, management when I finally left. I liked the job, but upper management was a mess. Oh, really, America? I'm sorry. It's kind of retail life for you, I guess. Heard that upper management and corporate are really a mess. Joann's bankruptcy is my special interest right now, so I know many things. Yes, I have heard more about Joann's from Maggie than I have from, like, anyone else about anything ever closing. And that is a compliment.
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here for the wedding.
The wedding's been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait, please. My car's in the ditch by the gate. I can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car. Can I at least talk to Kyler?
She's sleeping.
About a month after I left, the regional manager
No,
accidentally
wait.
was
I came
escorted
all
out
the
of the
way from
building
the States.
by police for
stay here.
embezzling
Go
money
to
from the
the inn,
company.
I said.
Oh my
Now off with you.
god!
But I've been to the inn.
That
They
is
don't
some
have any
tea.
rooms. I've got to stay here.
There's a ton
Hello?
of yarn left
Are
there
you
today.
there?
When it was 25% off, so like a
Hello?
discount. Yeah, no, they gotta do better than that. We have standards. There you go.
Oh.
She's just like, have you considered coming through the door? And yes, I tried.
Deaf are you now? I told you cannot be staying here.
Joel, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Ugh. There was a
Matt's
reason she
disappeared?
only let one other person
How
count
can
the opening
somebody who
tills,
came
and
all
usually
the
not
way
even
out here
that.
with to
Usually she
Mary
counted
just
in the mornings.
disappear?
Obviously she was messing with the
He
book.
hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand.
Is anyone else going to
Matt's
be
a bit
thinking
of a
about Liv's
prankster,
denal ship
and the
from now
wedding
on
is still
during this
days away.
game? I've heard that they might have a buyer for the big twist yarn line if they have to sell the company, but I don't care if that's true. Oh, interesting.
You mean the wedding hasn't been called off?
Absolutely not.
He'll show
Has
up.
anyone ever successfully
Mind you, it
gotten
may not
Tyler's
be till I've
attention without
started
breaking
down
the
the
window?
aisle, but he'll
Actually,
show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Because I feel like I was talking to somebody recently who was like, "Did you know you can break the window?" And I was like, "You mean you can't? Like you can get through without breaking the
Why
window?"
did that man at the door tell me the
and they
wedding
had
was
no idea
off?
that you could break the window.
That was the
But who was that?
caretaker, Donald Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather
You
likes
definitely
me,
can. Huh.
but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my British fiancé,
You have done it.
Donald
But
detests
oh,
him,
okay.
which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said, if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
How silly.
Do you have any idea where Matt disappeared to?
You didn't know you didn't
No,
have to break the window?
but I know he didn't go far.
Yeah, I didn't
The
know
fact
until they brought
is,
that up, and I was like, really? I've
sometimes I
broken the window
hear
every single time.
You know, his voice. It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out, teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by.
Have you
He'll
considered
be here for
investigating
the
that,
wedding.
Tyler?
I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for solving
I
mysteries.
think you just avoid using the
So
bigger
if
rocks.
you want to give this one a
Oh.
go, by all means do.
I see.
You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs.
Someone ran out in front of my car
You
on my
need
way
to
here
talk
and caused me to drive into
about
a ditch.
caring about people.
Are you right?
Me, I'm fine. My car and my cell phone, not so good. And I'm pretty sure whomever I saw dropped this. Looks like some kind of homemade doll.
The clothes. It looks like Matt. And that's his ring. What did the person who dropped this look like?
I didn't really get a good look. It was dark and I was distracted and it moved so fast. Frankly, I'm not even sure if what I saw was a person.
Donal, the caretaker. When we realized Matt was gone, straight away Donal claimed Matt had been kidnapped by fairies.
Because that's likely.
Which is, of course, utterly ridiculous. It was probably Matt himself you saw, tricked out in some costume and leaving that doll behind just to confound us. Well, I do hope he's enjoying himself, because as soon as we're married, that will be that. No more practical jokes. Ever.
This relationship is
Does
so
it bother
healthy.
you to be here all by yourself?
Actually, Matt's best friend Kit Foley is here too.
Come on.
He set up a cot in the Great Hall downstairs.
Come on, Salem. Salem, come. Salem.
Is he from London too?
He lives in London now, yes, but both his parents are Irish. You could practically hear Donal's ears perk up when he heard that.
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
All I know is he comes at dawn and leaves at sunset. I can't fathom what he does all day, but he always seems to be puttering away at something. When he's not working, he spends most of his time down the road at the Screaming
Salem, Maggie loves
Banshee
you.
Inn.
Who pays him?
My
Hey, you wanna get
grandfather's
comfy?
estate. Apparently, Grandpapa considered Donal to be as much a part of Castle Malloy as those mouldy old tapestries you see everywhere.
He doesn't want to be here.
I should let him go. All he ever talks about are banshees and fairies and leprechauns. And he can be quite obstinate, as you saw at the door. But if Grandpapa saw fit to put up with him all those years, I suppose I can too.
When you said you sometimes hear Matt, where are
He
you?
clearly
in that
did not leave at
habit?
sunset.
In
No,
here?
clearly.
In here, in the nursery, sometimes outside. His voice is always very muffled and very, very faint, so I can never tell where it's coming from or what he's saying. But it's Matt, I'm sure of it.
And you've looked all over for him?
When it became apparent he was missing, we searched everywhere for hours. We were afraid he'd gone wading and drowned or something, or wandered into the bog, or gotten lost out on the moor.
Honestly,
But we found
they're
no
really
footprints,
lucky
no
he
clothes
didn't.
lying around, nothing. So when I heard his voice, it dawned on me he was playing one of his outlandish pranks. I was furious with him, but truth be told, it was also a bit of a relief.
what are you doing in here, if you don't
So I'm
mind my
passing
asking?
through a cemetery right now at
Reading
night, spooky.
about
Oh
myself in
no.
a way. You see, until my grandpapa died and left me this place, not only did I have no idea
Keep us
that this castle
updated on your
existed,
safety.
but I had no idea my real name was not Mallory, but Malloy. Apparently, grandpapa changed his name 50 years ago, so no one would find out he was Irish.
Why didn't he want people to find out he was Irish?
I think it had something to do with his brother, Brendan, the man who owned this place and was living here when it exploded during World War II. He was rumored to have been a double agent, supposedly doing top-secret research for the Allies, but in truth passing his findings onto the Axis. Not exactly a brother you want people to know about.
If the rumors were true.
Anyway, ever since I found out I'm a Malloy, I can't stop reading about Ireland. So many different people have populated this country at one time or another. The Celts, the Druids, the Gaels. It's all quite fascinating.
Have you come across anything in here that indicates whose side your great uncle was
We'll
really
do if we
on?
see any banshees or
No.
ghosts, you'll be the
And
first
if
to
he was
know.
half as smart as he
Oh,
was reputed
I
to
hope
be,
you
I
don't.
highly doubt I ever shall. He was quite the inventor, I do know that. Everything that remains in this place seems as if it's been tinkered with. Even his daughter's dollhouse, of all things.
All
I'd
right,
better
that
get to
was a
work.
long
The 5 months I
conversation.
spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah. And Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to
Aw.
see you again, and I get to
That's
see
so
Ireland.
kind.
I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten.
Okay, let's talk about how unhealthy it is that she has no friends besides someone she met once and like knew for just a couple of months. Tell me you're the problem without telling me you're the problem. Puzzle? Don't I need more of these? Like, don't I need to find more? I feel like I need to find more of those. Ooh. I need to find more of those. Okie dokie. It's been quite some time since I've played this one. Huh. Ooh, fun. Oops. Oh wait, is it this one I need to be on? Wait. Yeah, it's not that one. Okay, hold on. Silly me. Oh man, now I'm like totally messed up because I chose the wrong one. Okay, let's start that over, shall we? where I need this one to go. I'm sorry, I'm so focused. What is going on here? One question time. Who did you think are the healthiest couple in this game series? Oh goodness. The healthiest couple in this game series? There are no healthy couples in this game series. Maybe it's less that she has no friends and more that having no family. The Drew family dynamic is the most comfortable and happy she's ever been. That's a good point. You know, when it came to my wedding, I still mourned that my childhood friend that had been more like a sister wasn't at my wedding because we'd lost contact years earlier. Aw, I'm sorry. So Nancy feels like home and safety. That's nice. Hi, Charity. Welcome in. Had to do Towers of Hanoi during my self-initiated mental health evaluation, and I was like, whoa. Puzzle's tricky. Ed and Bet Raleigh. You know what, Maggie? Yes. I feel like I've just done the same thing, like, over and over. I thought I was better at this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ta-da! Lena and Patrick are the best, probably? Oh! I do love when Lena pretends to realize that Patrick isn't the brightest, and then she's like, yeah, I know who I'm dating. Yeah, they are good together.
This'll come in handy.
Out of the Cemetery appeared to be in one piece. Oh, good. I'm so glad. So what else has everybody been doing today?
Whoa, that would have been quite a fall.
Had to do that during a mental health evaluation. Do you know what they were trying to assess there? That's a good question. What can they glean from that? And what might they have just gleaned from me? Oh, hello, birdie. Can I go look at that, please? Thank you. There we go. Pretty. Stinking bird. Moving my stuff. Okay. Glasses. Those are some geeky glasses, y'all. It's a very pretty fireplace. Okay. This place is hella creepy. See not what you see and hear not what you hear. Who does that as a sampler? Coding homework. I was practicing using loops to make a program run a certain number of times. Hey, awesome. That's always fun. I liked that part of coding. Truth speaks even though the tongue weak, dead. What? Ah, yes, the dollhouse puzzles. A silent mouth is sweet to hear. These are creepy. I'm not sure, I think they were just checking out my logic skills, but the assessment just diagnosed depression and anxiety and completely missed my OCD. Whoops! I'm sure all the psychiatrists were waiting furiously during Susie's solve. Stop! Largely a process aimed at children. Finally learned how to successfully do a magic circle and crochet today! Yay! Not sure what was so hard now that I figured it out, because it's hard. Once you figure it out, you're like, oh, I'm dumb. But then, like, it's hard. It's so hard to do, but now my fingers automatically do it, even if I need to start with a chain. Didn't know you took coding classes. Oh, yes, I did. I took coding in college. It was quite many years ago. 6 or 7 years ago now. And I haven't done it since, but I enjoyed it. Didn't really do anything with it. I thought I would use it more. And then I didn't, because I ended up leaving my degree field, actually. I left graphic design, and I have never looked back. I love Ireland. I love weddings. This game drops the ball on both counts for me. Yeah. Creepy samplers are a staple of any pre-World War II nursery. The otter puzzle, my nemesis. Really? Okay, I feel like I actually don't mind this puzzle. Is that crazy? Like, it's not easy, for sure. But let's see. Let's see if I can figure it out. Let's see. Well, now I've got these guys, so let's go. Let's see. That's kind of backwards. Do I have one that's got a green butt next to... Is that backwards? That's backwards. Okay, let's see. I need a green butt and a purple head, lest this be the wrong green booty here, in which case I need a green booty and a blue head. Do I have that? No, I do not. Let's try this one. Green booty. So this is not a really good way of solving this, is this? Wait, that worked. Okay, now let's see if I can do something else. Okie dokie. Blue head. Okay, no, wait, hold on. Just kidding. Because I need... Oh, wait. That goes better there. Look at that. See that? That looks good. That also looks good, but that's wrong now. So I need green booty, purple head, which is what I have here. Wait, that's what I've got here. There's not many blue heads. Yes, I realize I'm undoing all of my efforts. I love the auto puzzle. I gotta get some of these puzzles. I used to have some physical ones as a kid. I love the puzzle. It's just insanely hard. It is. Colleen, hello! Just tuned in. Are you on junior or senior? This puzzle is absolutely maddening on senior, as well as the sliding puzzle at the entrance. I don't recall choosing, so I'm guessing I'm on junior? I guess rival would be a better term. Tough conflict, but I respect them. Mm-hmm. That's a fair assessment of this puzzle. Okay. Okay, now what if... Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Does this work? It doesn't work! No! Okay. So it's probably not this head. Also, I allow backseating, so if anybody sees something that they're like, maybe you should try this, go ahead and shout it out. You can check out the task list to work out Junior Senior. Ooh. Junior. Junior. Good. If this is maddening on Senior, we don't need to put ourselves through that. Oops, that's not what I meant. That's also not what I need. Oh, wait. Okay. There's not many blue heads, though, so... How about you? Just for the moment. Without fail, this puzzle takes me like 2 hours every time I play this game. Oh no. Also, hello. I'm not sure if I said hi to you before, but welcome in if you're just tuning in. Okay. I feel like these pieces that have 2 of one color are valuable. And I don't know why I feel that. What is a game that you're very proud of beating on Senior? For me, it was Sha, the first one I beat on Senior after playing it on Junior, of course. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Like, I play a lot of them on Senior, but I don't know if I've ever been like, whew, I can't believe I just beat that, you know? Like, I don't know if I don't play the newer ones too often, though. So I feel like the newer one, when I say the newer ones, I mean the ones from the last, like, 15 years. I feel like those ones are way harder on Senior, and I just don't play those ones as often because I don't have, like, the childhood nostalgia factor, and they just aren't as enjoyable to me. So, like... I don't know. I feel like if I were to play those on Senior, I'd be like, I can't believe I did it, you know. I have played Message in a Haunted Mansion on the Master Detective, and it's not much difference, but that slider puzzle is a beast at the end, and I got it. So I guess maybe that. I feel like the later games on Junior are much harder than the earlier games on Senior. Yes! Yes. The puzzle styles for the newer games are also very different. That's a really good point. Morgan! Hello! No spoilers right now. I'm probably going to spend quite a bit of time on this puzzle. No, that piece is too good to put there. That won't work. I was supposed to travel back home today. My flight taking off over 4 hours ago. It still has not taken off, so I switched it to 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness, Morgan, I'm so sorry. Let's know how I imagine was your first game when you were a kid. Ah, that's so awesome. It was my second. I played Charged and Roll Tower first, and then I went backwards. Thank you, Brittany. Thankfully, my fancy came and picked me back up. Good. Roll Tower's your second. That's awesome. Maybe we started playing around the same time. Like, what was that? Like 2000 or 2001? Okay. Heading off, but everyone send me good prayers. I get back to Lilo and the kitties tomorrow morning. Oh, I hope you do. I think how was when I first started playing Nancy Drew games and they were coming out. Since then, I've been getting them for Christmas and my birthday. Ah, that's so cool. Yes, we started in the year that Royal Tower came out, which I think was 2001. So I would have been 5, 6, 5. No, I was turning 6. I was 5. We got it for Christmas. I've been playing for 23, almost 24 years. Yeah, about that time. Also, I count the butts versus heads of a color to nominate our edge pieces. Ooh, you have a trick? Okay, so here's what I've noticed so far. So it has been a very long time since I've played this game, so I don't remember if there's a trick to this, but I have noticed that there are only 3 blue otter heads, so I've been trying to kind of start from that. Because we definitely need a blue head to get started, so let's just start here. But other than that, I don't really know, like, how to go about starting this one. Oh, hold on. This looks nice. This right here. I like this. I may have finally used the correct blue head, so let's find out. Okay, so now I need a green butt and a brown butt. Maybe not this one. Hold on. Let's swap that. Okay. Nope, because it never occurs that I have 2 greens in the same square, so that can't be it. So let's try this one. Okay, so now I need a green butt and a brown butt. Wait, I have that over there, which means I need another blue head. Ah, man. Okay, so what if... Started at the same time as older. My friend's grandpa illegally burned the games for me. I love that so much. This is a smart way to go about this puzzle. The blue heads are a solid lead. Oh, thank you. Maggie's been playing for 23 or 24 years. Hey. Look at us ancient beings, Maggie. Okay. Well. I don't know. Okay. So this now is successful, but this is thrown off because of this piece. We're so old. Except I was not 5 when I started. No, you're just a couple years older than me. Not by much. Okay. I'm just gonna throw a wrench in it. But I really did like this, okay? So what I had going on here was this, okay? I had this. Now this bit made sense. This bit didn't. Okay, now I've only got 2 green heads. So a lot of the green bodies are going to be corner pieces. Does that make sense? So I need a green butt. Now I need a purple butt. And a blue butt. That one's going to be backwards from what I want. There are very few blue booties. There are very few purple booties. Now suppose that. Okay, are you guys picking up what I'm putting down here? So now we have all of this makes sense. But I need a purple body. Now hang on. Yeah, I was closer to 10, but I've been hooked ever since. Yeah. I want to say I started in like 2002 or 2003, so I was like 7 or 8. Nice. 1 butt, 2 butt, red butt, blue butt. Okay. I feel like I'm trying to like math this, and that's not the way to go about it. Are the otters on the booty wheel currently? They are not. I should put them on the booty wheel. Oh, wow. I've been taking a break from spilling the tea, so I haven't done the booty wheel in so long. Those are good times. Good memories, y'all. Okay, we're gonna throw a wrench in it again. Because... that. Oh, I did it! Okay. Well, that was that is such a letdown. Just
What?
one little gear from that humongous puzzle.
I can't quite get there from here.
Also, when would you guys like to see Spilling the Tea Season 4?
Tomorrow.
John says tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, fine.
John, you should play with me.
Yeah.
It's like Hogwarts.
So this place just randomly exploded one day as its lore.
What are your stats?
What do you mean?
Your viewers do that currently.
Right, it's right here.
Concurrent?
Yeah.
Why doesn't it just say current?
Concurrent? I don't know. Because it varies. Now there's 10. Look, you brought us more viewers.
Guess I should get you to, like, do a thing with, like, my band or something.
Ooh, that would be fun. I have offered to sing in his band because I don't
And
really.
me and Tyler, oh no.
What?
It would get out of hand very quickly.
What?
If we, like, streamed with you.
Oh, I don't know if I want Tyler on my channel.
Talk about who we voted for in the last election again.
No thanks.
Hi, you must be Nancy.
For the
Drew.
record, it was
I'm
a
Kid Fuller.
superhero,
Ignore the eye if
not
you
a
can. Walked into a door
Nazi
the
or
other day.
anything.
Looks worse than it feels.
What, that he voted for?
I'm a
Oh.
bit surprised you're still here, given the
That's
circumstances.
not a...
a fight with.
Oh, the door, right? Isn't that what he tells us?
I was going to say the same about you.
I'm not about to leave Kyler here by
Child.
herself. Until she comes to her senses, I'm staying put.
What do you mean?
Sealing the
comes
tea
to
and
her
Mr. City.
senses?
Between no tea and no
Madison playing a
minigame Monday, I
practical
am
joke.
deprived of the
He
wheel
hasn't
right
been
now.
kidnapped by fairies.
Oh man.
I'm glad I'm not
Both
good enough
feet
for you,
left.
Maggie.
It's as simple as that.
You know what?
Hi, Mr.
Have you
Cito.
told Kyler?
No, I
I
haven't
usually
got the
record and
heart.
post, but I'm planning
Or
my
the
first
guts.
live stream soon.
Take
Any
your pick.
advice?
I
Colleen!
mean, he loves
That's
just-
awesome.
Just
She
stay
can be a
here.
handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous. it scares him.
Colleen, I
She
would love to
thinks
give you
once he
advice.
makes
Is
a
there
real
anything
commitment,
in
everything will
particular
be
you
fine.
need advice
But he's not
about?
so
Also,
sure.
there are other
So,
streamers in
you
the
bet.
chat who can.
And I'm
give
here
advice as
too.
well.
I'm willing to give advice for the next like 10 minutes. So hit me up with like car questions. I'll rate your music. I don't
Without
know.
saying anything to her?
I'm sure
Highest
he'll contact
private
her
eye.
another day or two.
Her name's
In the
America.
meantime,
She's
Her name,
cool.
your name is America,
She's in a
like
raging
America
state of
Ferrera,
denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm
or is
in
it
allowing
like
her to stay that way.
America?
I was too
seriously
young
doubt
to
he
officially
walked out
remember
on
when
her
we
for
started
good.
playing the ND games.
It's just that for Matt,
It'd
Younger
be
than
cool to
five.
have one of
Way
his
too
songs
much,
play during the
way
intro
too
outro.
soon.
Yeah, we'll do Tuesday morning.
Oh no, that one's a little depressing. No, actually, John's
When
music
or
is really
how did
good,
you realize that Matt had
and
disappeared?
that's a really good idea,
Kyler and I
Hunter.
went for a
By the
walk,
way, my
came
band
back,
is
and
Here
next thing I
Tell.
knew,
It's
Kyler was
at
saying Matt was nowhere to be found.
HEARTELL is
did
a
you last
band. So
see him?
here, like,
In the nursery.
tell.
Always
we're
seemed to be in
announcing
the
our
nursery
first show
fiddling with
tomorrow.
things.
That's
Whenever
right.
My
I tease
kids
him
keep
about it, he always
asking
give
if
me
I'm gonna
this
start
impish
touring
little
and
grin
like quit
like he was up to
teaching.
something.
And I'm like,
When I checked the
no.
nursery
I would
and saw
love
that
to hear
Matt's
that.
suitcase and
All
backpack
streamers
were
throw out
gone,
your best
it
advice in
finally
the chat
dawned on
asking
me
for
that
a
he'd
friend.
left and wasn't coming
Really?
back.
Are you trying to
Of
stream
course, by
too?
that
Oh
time,
my
Kyler had
gosh.
convinced
No.
herself
I'm gonna say
he
this,
was
and I've said
simply
this to you
playing one of
before.
his
The
practical
Nancy
jokes,
Drew
and I couldn't
streaming
bring
market
myself
has
to
become
burst her bubble, so
oversaturated.
He's
I
very
didn't.
oversaturated, but we all love each other.
Last time he didn't say it. Hi, very quiche musings.
Very niche musings. Her name's Holly. She's one of my faves.
Very quiche.
How come you
I
sound
want
so
Very cute.
quiche
American?
right now.
Heart Ellis band
Because
says
I
Maggie.
am American.
Maggie, shut up.
My father's
I just
VP
fear I'm
of
going to get too
international
stuck in a
sales
puzzle for too long,
Krollmeister
but I guess chat
Incorporated.
could help me and be
The
more
company
interaction.
transferred him to
Yeah,
London
so
15
Colleen,
years
that is
ago.
definitely something you could
I've
do.
pretty
You
much
could also
lived there ever
cheat.
since. I
You
just
could
can't
cheat.
seem to
You
pick
could
up the
also
accent.
do the fun things where you have the chat decide your every move. So then it's the chat's fault if you get stuck in the puzzle.
Looks like
Such
you're
And
as
chat
doing
will lead you
something.
United
wrong every
States
time.
of or America Ferrera. Yes.
Me?
Aw,
There's
love
not many
it.
Americas.
I'm with a
Where's
real
that rank
estate
on your
development
baby list?
company.
America?
These
Yeah.
are just preliminary
Oh, let's
sketches
find
for
out.
a couple of projects we're working on.
So John and I just
In
named
other
our
words,
baby.
I'm doing homework.
So
It's going to be a Freedom Eagle, in case you're curious.
wrong.
I actually told my sixth grade class that it was going to be Freedom Eagle, and they believed me. Sixth graders are very gullible.
Residential,
And I've
real
taken
estate,
over
or
your
commercial?
stream.
It's fine.
Mostly residential.
And Maggie, Heart
And let
Ellis
me
Band
tell
will
you,
work
we'd
as
have
long
a
as you
field
can stream
day
my
with
music.
attractive land like the one this castle sits on. Ocean
Okay,
view,
let's
easy commute
look
to
up
Donegal,
the name
bedrock foundation,
America.
readily accessible
Let's see what number
groundwater.
it is.
That bog's a bit problematic.
Okay,
but
the name
little sand,
America
little gravel,
is
landscaping,
number
voila.
3,656.
Would you believe it or not, its
Three
origin
holes
is
amid a
America?
park like sand, sell like lightning.
Of Amory or Home Ruler.
Wow.
Oh, we could name it Amerigo or Ameriga.
Ah,
Like
well,
Amerigo-
Amerigo Vespucci.
Amerigo Vespucci. Do we get any more details?
Yeah, here. View name details. Not so shockingly originated in America, the country. One of the best known bearers of the name is America Ferrera, an actress. Blah, 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 blah.
Fascinating.
Very cool. This is mostly just to talk about America Ferrera.
So America, is your brother like Canada and your younger sister's Mexico? Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm genuinely curious. That's fascinating.
That otter butt puzzle is literally Exhibit A of why I'm so nervous to play live. Okay, but like, that didn't take me too long. What was I on that for, like 7 or 8 minutes? That wasn't too bad, right? Like, it's fine. Also, if I ever get really stuck, I am not above just looking it up on the internet.
Her family was immigrants and she was the first baby born. That's incredible, actually.
Aiden, Jaden, Caden.
That's incredible, pious private eye. Very cool. I learned things today.
That's so funny.
That's better than the like the tragedy.
I'd better get going.
Tragedy.
You know?
Oh,
Stay out of trouble.
TRAJD.
Yeah, or like
EIGH.
Christy Lynn, and then the boys like Cresden.
I can't just go snooping around. Not with Kit right there.
Okay, guys, what do I do? Oh, can I do my...
I shouldn't go messing with this
darn.
without permission.
It is a sweet story.
Cap and Jazz.
I have one
Tragedy.
sister.
There
She's
you
not
go.
named
There you go,
anything
Maggie.
patriotic. I like this puzzle. Does anybody else like this puzzle?
A press.
Yeah, it's a printing
We have a
press.
t-shirt press at work.
That is rad. Hopefully this year I can start streaming as well. I want to focus on detective mystery puzzle games. For games I've already played, I want to invite blind streamers to try Theorycraft.
You know what
That
you
sounds
guys
interesting.
you guys should play that I think a lot is untapped and more people need to play.
What?
Fortnite.
Are you kidding me?
I'm joking.
Okay, so I've been here.
Or like Call of Duty, it's like the super underrated war game. You should stream that.
It's so underrated. I've never even heard of it.
It irks me.
What's wrong with my earring?
It moves. Wow.
I'm getting stuck.
Rolled over.
Nope, that's not where I want to go. How do I get back downstairs, y'all? Is it this way? Here we go.
Oh, that's an underrepresented market. I'm full of good ideas.
Okay, so I have a question for everyone. Hold on. My favorite is the nurses in the hospital gossiping in an elevator about the woman who named her kid America on tax day while my mother was sitting in a wheelchair in front of them going home. I'm so sorry.
Amazing, America. Hang on. You can't see your viewers.
No, I can. Look.
But it's cut
right
off. Oh, it's that.
there. Yeah.
Fortnite sounds like an indie game with chill vibes. Yeah, I've heard it's like it's this up and coming mystery murder thing. It'll be the big thing on like iPhone. I don't know.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
Okay, so I've got
Hello, Steve Jobs.
I've got a question for y'all. I have been asked by an indie game developer to help promote his new game that actually just came out. I'm screenshotting y'all's names so I can catch everyone's live streams. Yes! So when would you guys potentially like to see this brand new mystery game? It's called Murder is Game Over, and I don't know much about it, but my sister is an indie game developer and met him, and he was like, I really want streamers to play my game, and she was like, contact my sister. And so he did. So I got a free copy of the game, and I haven't played it yet, but I would love to hear when you guys would like to see it, because he told me that I could do a giveaway of a free game code for the game. So let me know what y'all think. I was gonna do it already because the game came out on the 6th, but I have been so crazed and busy and just kind of out of it and very, very pregnant. So I haven't done it yet.
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all, then?
I'm staying there.
I
I
feel
just
like
wanted to talk
that's-
to you.
This accent's
Come to me
like
for a bit of aid and advice, did
insensitive
you?
to my ancestors.
Well, I've
I
got
feel
none
like,
to
yeah.
give.
I wouldn't know what
Until I
Myrtle
got the
would
day's
think.
troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
Huh?
We
The
love the
mixed
game
maid suddenly
code.
took ill,
Yes, we
leaving
do.
poor Seamus on his own, running back and forth,
my
trying to
pen
mix and serve at the same time. I
just have,
ordered
like, a
soon as I walked in,
drawer of
yet
random
here I
things.
sit, dying of thirst.
So do I.
I'll do no talking till I get me crow's nest, and there's the sorry truth of the
Does your
matter.
husband ever call you America the Beautiful?
No,
They'll
or
get
some
him punched.
spry and spunky lass
feel like-
to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a
Ooh,
while.
it's time
That
to play
would
Mixed
surely
Maid.
speed the plow.
Sounds good to me.
Seamus.
I'll see to
I
it
do
you
like
get
that
your
name.
Crows,
Remember I mentioned
whatever,
that for if we were gonna have a
ASAP.
boy? We should have
Gonna
named
play
her
mixed maid for a
Sinead.
while, are ya? Well, here's what you're to do.
Well,
I'll
we
take
thought
the
of
orders
maybe
and
if
put
we
the
were gonna
tickets
have a
up
boy,
here.
we thought of maybe
Each ticket will
doing
have no more than
Sean.
2 drinks on it. And to save
What's the
time,
mystery game called
I draw
again?
Mystery
It's
game.
called.
Instead of writing out
It's
their
called
names. The
Murder
mixing
is
book
Game
will tell
Over.
you which little
It's
picture
actually the
stands for what
third
drink.
in the
It'll
series.
also
There's
tell
others
you
as
what's
well.
I'm glad
in
to say
each
that
drink
I'm
and
glad
how
you
to
think we're
make each
adorable,
drink.
little one
Now, to
cave.
pour something,
You
put
should
the
stick
silver
around for
mixing
longer
glass
until it
under either
really
the
goes
juice
off
tap
the
or
rails.
the beer tap.
Wait,
Then
who's
press
the other
whatever button
couple?
the mixing book
Oh,
tells
wait.
you to press.
Jetpack and
The
Gooba.
book will also tell you
Oh,
how
it's
many
probably Gooba and
times to
Jetpack. My
press
first
it.
thought was
If the
Good
drink
morning,
needs
America.
blending,
Better the time
you'll
of day.
see a
That's
picture
actually
of a
really funny.
blender at the top of the column in the book.
My first
You're
thought
to
was
put
Gab
the solid
Smulders
ingredients
if
into
she
the
had
blender
done it with
first.
what's his
Then
face.
pour whatever's in the mixing
name?
glass into the blender.
Jacksepticeye.
Then press the
Are they
red
together?
button. And when
Right,
the
isn't that-
blending's done,
aren't they?
just
My
reach
kids,
under the
I had
counter
students
and
who were
find
into
the serving
Jacksepticeye,
glass
and I'm
that's
like,
pictured
He's
in
been
the
around
book.
for
Put the
years.
Sounds like
serving
somebody
glass
who
on
should,
the tray mat and pour
Go to a
everything
doctor.
in the blender
See an
into the
optometrist.
serving glass.
Go to a
If the
doctor.
drink doesn't need
If the drink doesn't need to
just
blend in,
find
oh
the
my
right
god, I want
serving
to fight
glass,
this person.
put it on the grey
Put it in the
mat,
grey
and
mat,
pour
so laddie,
everything you poured
lassie,
into the mixing glass
shepherdcons,
into the serving
leprechauns.
glass.
God
Then
freaking
add
dang it.
anything else the book tells you
So,
to add.
for
Put the serving
context,
glass
John
on the
is
tray to the right of the
Irish.
ticket it goes to, and start
It is
mixing
Gab
the next
Smulders and
drink.
Jacksepticeye that
Soon
he
as you've
meant.
made all
But
the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell,
Gooba and
I'll serve 'em
Jetpack.
up.
So you'd have
Just
3
remember,
nickels.
if the
Ooh,
orders
15
start
cents.
coming thick and fast, and the
Okay.
tickets start piling up,
Three
you're to
nickels.
make the drinks
Yeah.
on the ticket closest to the bell
That's
first.
like-
Now you'll be making no mistakes, I'm sure. But if you do, just toss the glass into the
Well,
rubbish
those will
bin
probably
down
get
there to
removed
the
next.
right and
Apparently
start
they're trying to
over.
take,
Mind you, lass,
penny-
you
they're gonna
must
stop
do the
producing
mixing
pennies.
fast
Why?
and proper.
They don't get
The
used
quicker
to
you mix, the more tips
Then
you'll
how are
be
we going to get
keeping.
99
To
cents
work
of
with, you
something
know.
without giving everybody all of
A
our
lot
pennies?
of jokes Christmas time with what's her name?
How exhausted America must be year-round.
What's her name that makes
Holly. Her
Oh.
name is Holly.
Yeah, I grew up with Knowles, and it was spelled like Noel. I grew up with a family, and we just called him like Christmas tree and stuff. Yeah.
LOL.
Wonder how
Oh,
he's
wait.
doing. That's a great album. It's a great Maggie. Is a fantastic album by a fantastic band, but I'm just gonna. As my culture is appropriated over here. The Green Isle. Laddie.
Yay. I made a drink. 1, 2, 3.
So, chat. Is it better now that I'm here? Please be honest.
How do I...
It is.
You made a mistake, girl.
What do you mean? I just... Oh, do I have to do all of these? Did he say that and I wasn't listening?
Maggie said it's better with me here.
Aw, Maggie's so kind.
I think she's just kissing up.
Let's do the Big Bear Birch Beer.
Big Bear.
I need a beer glass.
Beer, bear, burr, bear.
Can I put this under here? Nope. I wasn't listening at all when he was telling me how to do it, so...
Also, I've had root beer the last 3 days.
That's so healthy.
I'm just putting that out there. I realized that today.
Healthy.
I don't ever drink soda either.
I don't either.
It's a cool change of pace. I'm glad that this is cool.
Wait.
I was thinking is a good album. Yes, it is.
Oh.
You know that one.
Do I?
You've heard it. It's the one with the flower on the cover.
I know a Hear Tell album with a flower on the cover.
That's different.
I feel like I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
Okay, I totally lost track of what I was doing. Okay, so we put a straw in there, and then we need orange juice, lemon juice. I'm guessing that's a pomegranate or something. What is that?
Cherry.
That's not a cherry. pour that in. And we put 2 ice cubes, specifically. And we mix it. Okay, and now...
Miss America, yeah.
Forced to be Miss America because of the company policy. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I don't normally drink soda anymore.
Fun fact. Relating to Miss America. Y'all know that I work in formal wear. I have personally dressed the last Miss Maryland.
You doxing her?
No.
Miss America. It's also Miss America is a great Conditions song. There's this great, like, kind of dead band from Richmond, Virginia called Conditions, and they have a song called Miss America. It's really good.
Nice.
So ice cubes, but I only put in 1. Wedding dress.
Cranberry juice. Thank
yes,
you.
actually that would make sense, but remember
all these drinks have terrible names.
We're straight edge. We don't understand.
I want to start a playlist of making game recipes, and it'll be so fun to see how these drinks actually taste.
See, now, if you want to do new content, people, that's exactly what you do.
Yes.
You do, like, new stuff that other people don't do. Like, yeah, let's try this recipe written by a bunch of game developers who don't know anything besides microwave mac and cheese. Yes, do it. It'd be funny.
I really need to finish my Shadow Ranch cooking series, which I have only done one of.
You did what? Yeah.
You did something wrong, lass.
What? I didn't put ice in it. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Miss
okay.
America. You're gonna get canceled, copyright struck because I'm singing the hook.
I don't think that made it into the glass. Oh my gosh. I swear if I make this drink wrong one more time. Oh! Okay, so I was just going
done
backwards.
and dusted, are ya? Thank you,
okay,
miss.
Can
Take
I point
what's in
out
the tip
how...
jar.
Wedding
And the
dress,
next
yes.
time you help out,
how
you
easy
can keep the
this game
tips
is
then
that you
as
can
well.
fumble through it and you still do it right.
You make a mean crow's nest, girl.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Now, I'm to
This
tell
big
you what
voice.
happened to the sassy
I'm offended.
I'm sorry.
John's grandmother was fresh off the boat
The
Irish.
Sassnach,
So
the Englishman.
I'd love to hear
the
what she
one
would have said about
Craylor was
this.
supposed to
we
be
should have
marrying.
showed her this game.
Well,
The shad
what
bread recipe is
happened
seriously
to
the best bread I've
Mrs.
ever had. Yes,
She
I
took it.
know.
The
I
good
made
people
that's the only one I
risked
made because I was
straight
gonna
off to their
go
world,
right in a
they did.
line.
By the good
and
people,
it's so
you
yummy.
mean fairies?
There's an old blog that made
You'll
100
not
plus
be hearing
fancy
me
recipes.
call
It was
it
so interesting.
All of us
Ooh.
have a name we
And then
You should
prefer.
find that.
Private Eye is
Them,
going to
the
spray
good
Lysol.
people it is. So that's
probably
what
wear
I call 'em, and you'll
What's
be
going
wise
on?
to
safety
do
gear.
the same.
What's going on over there?
Just what are
I feel like
these
you could put one on
good
a
people
Roomba
going
and
to
let
do
it,
with
like...
him?
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Whatever they please.
Instead of DJ
He's in
Roomba,
their
it's
world
Lysol
now,
Roomba.
and he'll not be
Disinfectant
coming
Roomba.
back.
Disinfectant
That's
Roomba.
as much of the truth as we'll ever know.
Look at our
Tis
kids.
not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Casa Malloy.
Casa Malloy.
Caused the explosion they
Second
did.
gen. Yeah.
Explosion.
That's this guy.
The one that
What?
half destroyed the
No,
Third
wait,
gen.
third gen. You're right.
The
That's
man
this
who lived there in
guy.
1944, Brendan Malloy was his name. He was a scientist, charged with making rocket fuel, people say. Only one summer night, something went terrible wrong. There was
Getting
a
rid of the
flash,
flu still
like
beyond us.
1,000
Oh,
lightning bolts,
America, I'm
then a
so
huge boom
sorry.
sent
I did
everything
see
south
that
of the
the
library
flu hit your
flying
household.
towards the sky. Brendan, his wife, Caitlin, used to own this place, she did.
Getting rid of the
And
flu.
their
Oh
little
yeah,
girl,
I'm a middle
Fiona.
school teacher.
All
It's been
three
flu,
were lost
strep,
to
and
the world
COVID
forever when the
nonstop.
place blew.
Vaccinate your
But
children
the
and wash your
blame
freaking
lay not
hands.
with
Good
Malloy.
lord.
It was the good people.
Yeah, there's
Also,
a lot.
teach them to tie their
Shine to
freaking
Fiona,
shoes.
that's why.
There's
And
a
they
lot
knew
going
that little
around right
girls,
now.
No matter how much they're adored by
This is the
wee
longest
folk
I've
or
gone without
mortals,
having a sore throat.
Sooner or later,
Because-
all little girls
Yeah.
grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so
kicking-
they made full sure it never did.
Hey, those of you who
Sounds
have
to
ever
me
been
like the
pregnant,
good people are
which I
actually
guess
just
is
the opposite.
America,
They have their
you're
ways
pregnant
and we
currently,
have
America.
right?
I want you to call her
That's just
America.
the way
America?
things-
Got
plans for you, they do.
My baby is
The
kicking me
fairies?
so
The
low
good
that
people?
it feels
What makes you say
so
that?
crazy. I feel like my first
meant to
pregnancy
pocket your car
that the
keys
kicks were
for
a bit higher, but
safekeeping on
these
my way
kicks are
over
so
here.
low, and
But
I'm
I
just like,
couldn't
can you
find 'em.
stop kicking my bladder,
You mean
please?
he's one in the car?
This is why I
Aye,
always be
That's
masking.
exactly my
Yes.
taken they were. The good people want you to be
He
stayed.
would have beat the crap out of that chihuahua.
So I told you guys we went to the dinner for the church worship team. Again, I tell you guys because there are many people who didn't hear this. I am not on the worship team. My husband is.
A woman, one of the good people.
They
as
had
alive
the
as you and me,
cutest
with
little
wild hair
chihuahua
almost
who was
as long as a
14 years
tattered
old.
Kind of
robe
blind and
billowing
kind of
up
deaf.
around
He
her
was
whenever
so
she
cute
appears.
and
But
so sweet.
Sometimes she takes on the form of a hooded crow.
is bigger than the
But
Chihuahua.
it's the sound she
Yeah.
makes, her terrible
This.
wailing,
Much
that
bigger.
strikes fear in the human heart.
Mad respect to educators
when
in
a
the fall
mortal
semester. I'm going to
hears
work
the
towards
wail
a
of a
teaching
banshee,
certificate. Good
it
for you,
Get out while
Richard.
you can.
Is about to
No,
die.
actually, it's really redeeming. I teach middle school, and I'm just a sarcastic butthead, and they love it. The things I said to those kids on that bus trip on Friday.
I know.
Some of those parents were like, wow, this guy really has lost his mind.
America says,
Did
girl,
you
my
know?
third dropped so early, my hips felt
ran
like
across
death in the
road in
entire
front
third
of me.
trimester.
That's why my car's in the ditch.
Yes!
Not till I
Like,
was
she's
50
been
and
low
four
the
did I
whole
see a banshee.
time.
Shorty got low,
To see
low,
one at
low.
your age,
And in
on her
fact,
very
when I
first
did
night
my
of
anatomy
Ireland.
scan, she was
A
like, she's
special
already
lass you
head
are
down and
indeed.
like, she's like sitting between your hips. And I was like, yay! My tuxie is larger than many small dogs. Oh yeah, you have a pretty big cat
There's
too.
no other explanation for what I saw.
Maggie's got
There
really
might be
cute
2
kitties.
dozen explanations for what you saw,
Not like Salem.
but none, save one.
There's no
is
one
the
quite
truth.
like Salem. My father is a retired teacher, and he sleep talks about teaching nightmares. Oh no, scary. There.
You dislike
Oh,
all
I should.
Englishmen
I
as
should
much as you
read them
dislike
my
Matt
list
Simmons?
of the
Or is
things you've
he
said in your sleep.
Special somehow.
I've little use
Hopefully,
for
she
any
stays head down.
Sassenach, but
Fingers
I took
crossed.
a disliking to this
I
one
mean,
as
she's
soon
got
as I
plenty
laid
of
eyes
time
on
to
him.
like flip
Arrogant
around
he
a few
was,
times, but.
cocky, disrespectful.
Are you guys
Always
interested
touching
in
things he
hearing
shouldn't.
any of the
Going
funny
places
things that
he
my
didn't
husband
belong.
has said in his
Worse
sleep
than a
over the
stray
past
dog,
5
that
years that
one
we've
was.
been married? Let me know.
What about
I feel like that needs to
Tyler?
be an Instagram video.
It
And
should
you get
be.
like
She's
Salem to
different.
like
She
reenact.
belongs
Not
here.
Salem.
It's
Liam to
the
reenact.
It's
it
the
or
reason
something.
she does
Yeah,
not but
Salem.
No,
live
no, no,
in
no,
the
no.
life.
You do it, and you
She'll
like
not
use
be
your like
leaving Ireland.
eyebrow
Mark my
pencils and
words.
like do a little bit of
And if she
facial
winds
hair
up marrying
and lay in
Mr.
bed and
Foley-
film yourself. Like,
So,
Fast
Kit,
and
you
Furious.
like?
Oh, that's right. That was one of the
That's
best
He
what
may
you
ones.
need to
talk
do.
like a Yank and live like a Brit, but
So cool.
there's
It's so hard to be a
Irish in the
teacher when
lad.
important.
I saw it
Yeah.
right off.
Yeah, it's alright.
Little wonder he's
I
in love
couldn't
with the
do
girl.
it.
They'll make a fine pair.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I love that you
Kit's
keep a
not in
list.
love with Kyler.
So can I at
Blind,
least
are you now?
Just go with sharing,
You
go
need to
for
do
it.
like the videos when
He's
they're
all
like
but
by a
wearing a
fire.
sign
And
saying
Oh,
and there's like a little
yes.
jazzy
He came to
piano.
quit an
Susanna
early
like a
reads.
dramatic
Make sure
reading
they're
of his
real
sleep
good.
talk. I'll give you
Only
guys a few
the
of the
good
best
people saw to
ones,
that
but
for
John's
him.
right. I actually have it
The
open
luck
because I
of
was
the
thinking about
Irish.
it today. All right. Okay. One of the first things that
I should
he
get
ever
back to the
said
castle.
after we
Good
got
night to
married was he said it 3 times in a row. He said, "Not everyone can be you, Sue." Well, not everyone can be you, Sue. And it was so just indignant. And I was like, what are you talking
That's a
about?
good word to describe my existence.
Please get Salem to reenact if I give money to see it. Mine was head down when she dropped, but sunny side up. We had a home birth, but based on the type of contractions, pretty sure she didn't turn until right before she came out. Oh my gosh.
I teach middle school theater, and the quotes that come out of my class crack me up. Yeah, I've been saying this for 6 years. I'm gonna write a book, and there's gonna be like chapters dedicated to like certain kids, like that 8th grader we're trying to figure out. Like he's gonna get a whole chapter.
Okay, here was a funny one that he shouted out in the middle of the night. He said, "I had no idea he was the manager." LOL. Some of these are like conversations that we had because I would ask you like, oh, there's the Fast and Furious. One time he just screamed out, "Fast and Furious!" Let's see here.
Oh, coding. Jesus. Coding gives me like PTSD, little one cave.
John got out of bed and started stretching. And I said, "What are you doing? Are you okay?" And he said, "I'm stretching. Can't I stretch?" And I wrote, "No, because you're asleep." Let's see.
You should clip this for...
Another funny one was, "Together, they will win."
John let out an anguished groan. I do that about once a day. I said, yeah. What am I, Usher?
Yeah.
Stutters and says something about somebody aggressively shoving food into his mouth.
He's completely on fire. He's still on fire. He's still on fire. Let's see.
Dude, what? Thunder? What?
There was a huge clap of thunder, and he just goes, "Cool." But this one's one of my favorites. It was pretty recently. He goes, "No offense, but get out. I need to go home."
The next one's good.
After over an hour of being asleep, he sat up in bed and said, "Well, good night." Oh, and the last one, it was like last week. I didn't write it down immediately because it was so late at night and it woke me up. But he just was talking about like how worried he was that everybody was eating all of the sides, like the side dishes.
So my favorite Sue story.
Oh no.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
What?
So she was asleep on her back, and I couldn't tell if she was breathing. So I reached over like this, and I was trying to feel her breathing, but it was dark, and I was trying to be sneaky, and in the process, I smacked her in the nose.
I didn't wake up.
Do you remember that at all?
No, I didn't wake up.
Marriage rocks.
I do have one written down that says that you smacked me, though. You says, woke me up saying, "Could have been you," and then accidentally smacked me. Oh.
My other one said, "Sleep, it won't go back in the jar, it's too big." She's still sleeping, he replied, "The fear."
Oh my gosh. One time, I used to share a room with my sister when I was a kid. She moved out. She's quite a few years older than me, so she moved out when I was like 16. But one time she was, I think I was a teenager, so she was probably late teens, maybe early 20s, I forget. She just said, like, we were in bed, and she just goes, "Killer." And I was like, oh no. Meanwhile, Denal's falling over.
Remember Liam in the closet? I see her. I see ghosts.
Oh, yeah, it was I see him, I see ghosts. Okay, so that was actually, our child was 1 year old, and he's always been very, like, verbally advanced, so he's always been able to talk very well. But it was his first, like, Halloween that he was, like, cognizant for, because he was born just, like, what,
2 days before Halloween?
3 days before Halloween? He was born on the 29th of October. So, his first Halloween he does not remember, but his second Halloween, we were taking a walk around the neighborhood, and he saw all of the, like, little ghost decorations that our neighbor had hanging in their trees. And I was like, oh, look, they're little ghosts, you know? Well, he was going through a phase where he wanted to, like, play in his closet.
So great.
So he brought me up to his room, and he wouldn't let me turn the light on, which, like, is toddler behavior, you know. But it just made it worse, the fact that he then said, "I see him, I see ghost." And I was like, no, you don't.
Well, and then remember that's Liam's birthday's on the 29th.
Yes.
Remember because of that freaking Clifford episode, he would go, "Something spooky is coming."
That's right.
And he would just say it randomly. Like, I remember, like, changing his
Can't
diaper
check
and he
that
just
off
being like,
yet.
"Something spooky is coming."
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna get murdered in my
Because
sleep.
we would watch
Can't
PBS
check that off
Kids.
yet.
And
I haven't
I
done
let
that.
him watch the Clifford Halloween episode where he
I haven't done that.
gets, like, they
Still have
watched
to
a
do that.
movie outdoors, and there was a big sheet that they were projecting the movie on, and Clifford gets
Still
covered with
have
the
to do
sheet,
that.
and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's so spooky,
Check.
something's coming," you know? Yeah.
Can't check that off yet. Did that.
If I will do anything different with my next child, it's that I will
Did
not
that.
show her
Check.
any Halloween episodes
Or
of anything.
Lilo and Stitch.
Or Lilo and Stitch.
Check.
Yeah. Okay. I need to take a better look around the nursery. I need to do the 3-tray scale thing. Oh, I need to explore the castle grounds. Gemstones, large gear, 3 tokens, living room, ink. No. That's their home now, yeah. Kyler has to say, oh, okay, let's go talk to Kyler. So yeah, when they tell you that kids say the darndest things, they mean it.
Nancy, splendid timing. I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
Stitch freaked me out a lot as a kid, so I get it.
Well, no, Liam is like feral, and he
opposite problem.
he really likes it. I mean, he was watching it every day at one point.
Anyway,
Opposite problem. Liam
saw the printer,
loves
I told
Lilo
Matt,
and
why not
Stitch.
save some
growls
money
and he
and print the
barks.
program
He
for the
like
wedding
pretends to be Stitch.
And then there's that
Problem
bit in the
is,
beginning where he
Matt
like
failed to
hawks
get
the
them
loogie
done
onto
before
the
he turned
tube that
into
he's
the
in,
Merry
and Liam will just go up to you and go
Since
and like
I
spit in your
have the
face.
mechanical
He's not as
aptitude of
bad
the
now
bacterium.
because we've stopped letting
Would
him
you
watch
mind
Lilo
finishing
and
the
Like
Stitch.
we just decided never to show it
You'd
again.
only have to print 3 more sheets.
So we'll be like,
and the
Liam,
plate,
let's
the
watch a
ink,
movie.
the
What do you want
paper,
to watch? And he
everything
goes,
you need
Lilo and
is right
Stitch. And I'm
there.
like, not that
No
one.
Thank you,
Lilo and
Nancy.
Stitch in
You're the
space.
best.
Right? What is
Oh,
it?
yes, that's right.
Lilo and Stitch in space.
Lilo and Stitch
in
in
the red car.
Space is the original Lilo and Stitch movie. Lilo and Stitch in the red car is Lilo and Stitch. No, Stitch the movie is Stitch the movie. Yeah. Okay, that was the only gear I needed to get, right? Okay, now. Is there a trick to this, is the question. I feel like it goes big, little, big, little.
Ooh.
My oldest asked me what I would be when I had been all the ages. And it had been a long day. Don't judge me. I responded, dead. She repeated it to my mother-in-law. I had to explain, oh my gosh. Live action Stitch is going to be so weird. Yes. I am not a huge fan of the live action everything phase that Disney is going through. I think that live action Lilo and Stitch is wrong. And we did not need it, nor did we ask for it. And, I just don't care. I actually haven't watched most of the live action ones. What am I looking at here? A Reliant Robin? Where? Wow, cool.
Did you see what the second photo is? It's a screen grab from the episode when Jeremy crashes it.
That's funny.
I sent it to Isaiah because he has this really harebrained idea for the rest of the year, and I want him just to buy that instead.
He has a harebrained idea for the rest of the
He's gonna try to pay his F-30 off and then buy a Lada.
A Lada.
Weird Soviet Russian car.
I've heard of it. Alright, guys, where did I go wrong here?
Tell me, where did I go wrong?
Susie, yes, all of our movies are available except that one. As someone who is passionate about animation, I hate this trend too. Thank you, Hunter.
What I do is he gives me his suggestions and then I pick what I want anyway.
Yeah, live action Cinderella is the only good one. I love the live action Cinderella, but I'm also
the
a
chick with the really, really big eyebrows.
Lily James. I'm a huge Cinderella fan in general, so
Like,
I
those
did
could be
really like that
caterpillars.
one. I really did like the Cinderella. But I haven't seen too many others. Oh, wait. I see what I did. But also, like, how many Cinderella movies do we need? There are, like, 6 Cinderella story movies. My favorite is the one with Brandy, the Rodgers and Hammerstein one. Oh my god, that one's so good. You cannot tell me there's anything wrong with that movie. It's so perfect. It's one of my comfort films. Also, Brandy as Cinderella is, like, so good. Thankfully, having raised my husband, my mother-in-law is used to kids saying incredibly odd things. That was great, America. Oh my gosh. I'm sure Nancy would say the same thing. My mother-in-law's name is Nancy, not Nancy Drew. Sorry. Thought I should probably clarify. Oh no! I need one more, don't I? I need another small one. Ah. Okay, it says there's 10 big and 10 little. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. Is it including the ones that I can't move? Not looking forward to DreamWorks joining the bandwagon with the live-action How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, we need to stop with this. We need to stop with the remakes.
Is the stream freezing up for anyone else? I don't know. How unnecessary is the live-action How to Train Your Dragon? Because it's not even... It's literally a scene-by-scene remake. As, like, just thought my internet was glitching. Oh, no. The 50s or the 90s one? I'm talking about the one with Brandy. Who was not alive in the 50s. Stream is kind of cutting in and out. Can you pull it up? Are you using the internet? Are you using my internet, John?
I was on Reddit, which doesn't take much.
Stop using up my internet.
Can you shut up?
Thankfully, having raised my husband, my mother-in-law is used to kids saying incredibly odd things.
It's a little behind.
They always are, though.
Oh
Not usually that much.
I'm sure Nancy would say the same thing.
My mom?
My mother-in-law's name is Nancy, not Nancy Drew. Sorry. Thought I should probably...
Okay, I'm missing a small gear.
Oh, no.
You saw Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella on Broadway once. The prince was played by the guy who voices Hans in Frozen months before Frozen came out. That's so cool. Oh, I love Frozen. I don't understand the Frozen hate. I think that movie is so good. Having met Jane and Lucas, Nancy Drew would also say that about children. You know, that's fair. You love seeing stuff on Broadway?
There's a great band called Broadway.
Well, if...
I haven't done that. All done.
If the
I haven't done that.
stream is cutting in and out, it might be time to call it a night after this puzzle, because this puzzle's great.
I should use black ink to print the programs.
Hi, Salem. This isn't much of a puzzle. I just think this is cool.
Alan Payne.
Let's read this.
That's kind of weird.
The Efficient is the most Irish name they could think of.
The what is what?
Efficient Patrick O'Flaherty.
Yeah, I'm not offended. Good night, everyone. Ah!
Prelude, exchange of vows, processional, exchange of rings, hand fasting. That's a
There's no corned beef or whiskey? What kind of
that is
Irish wedding
a
is this?
traditional Irish wedding thing where they literally tie their hands together.
I was looking for corned beef.
Alright, anyway. So, I feel like this is where we end it tonight.
Check.
Because I don't want to leave you guys in a, glitchy stream. So, let's make this go away. There we go. Am I over here?